Kumusta ka mo? Hi, it's Victoria. Sorry, it's been a while. I've had a long break from this series due to personal matters, but now I'm ready. So, in today's video, just like what the title says, I'm going to talk about the 10 unacceptable ways of how to say sorry. Let's get to it.
1. Saying sorry without accountability. Masorry ka pero wala mong ginaakoy mo sala. Sometimes even justify why you did it. Wala ka na lang tayo nangayo, pasensya. You could just keep on debating who's wrong. Kasi hindi mo ka justify, that's just another cause for an argument. You know, accountability is the first step to a sincere apology. If you truly are sorry, then own up to your mistake. And this brings me to my second point. This is situational only if it calls for it. Sometimes a sincere apology is enough, but what if you offended the person deeply or you've made the mistake over and over again? Provide a solution next time. Say, you'll do better, or hindi ko na ni pag-ubrahon liwat. And on your own, make it to a point to really own up to your mistake and not do it again. Like something in the lines of, sorry, mamangkot ko danay bago ko mag-assume. Mga muna ba niya? 3. Saying sorry with pride. I really hate this, and I've been subjected to this kind of sorry. Sometimes saying sorry first, even if you're right, is a good judge of character. But to say sorry as it is, like, okay, fine, sorry, I think that's not good enough. It could even worsen the situation if you're not ready to listen to the other person. 4. Saying sorry while blaming the other person. Sorry you feel that way. I hear that all the time. This is a very classic example of how not to say sorry. Sorry is meant to fix things, not to worsen the situation. Sorry kasi mali niya. This is just like the first point, where you're not holding yourself accountable. Sus, kamo nga mga aris, tarunga, be? Joke lang. Sana ko da. Very guilty. On a serious note though, let's do better. 5. Saying sorry and doing it all over again. Mangayo ka na lang gid pasensya, ubrahon mo na naman liwat. Aren't you tired of fighting? Ano na, pamahaw, dugay-dugay, liwat-liwat? Isn't it toxic? 6. Saying sorry with resentment. Sorry na gani. Masuri ka na lang gid, ikaw pa akig. What kind of sorry is that? 7. Saying sorry but pointing out the other person's past mistake. Sorry, pero ginubra mo man isa akon sa una. You said sorry, but you shed light to the other person's past mistake. Not the right moment. You know, you need to be able to recognize the pain and the anger of the person you have wronged. You can always open up your issues next time, but not when you're at fault here. Pili-pili ka man bisang tsakto nga tiyempo parang balon na. Now, ang goal mo lang gidya is to say sorry and own up to it. 8. Saying sorry with self-pity. This type of sorry is manipulative. You made it about you without acknowledging your mistake. You're the one who's at fault, pero feeling mo, aping-api ka gidya. And you go on extremes to talk about how you feel, not how you're sorry you made the other person feel. This is also a form of gaslighting, wherein you make the other person feel like they're more wrong than you are, and in effect, invalidating their feelings. The person whose feelings were hurt would later on question what they're thinking. Sala, hugid man bala. 9. Saying sorry and not giving the other person a chance to forgive you. As if your sorry alone is enough to fix the situation. Sorry na, okay na ta ha? Your sorry is not meant to be forgiven immediately. It will never be. Give the person time, space, and a chance to heal. Don't say sorry to your own benefit. That's selfish. Maski 5 minutes pa na or 5 hours, give it time. Or after saying sorry, you can say something like, should I hug you or leave you alone? If the other person is mature enough, he or she will respond to you. You know, you don't need to force the other person to forgive you right away. Your sorry is meant to be an acknowledgement of your mistake. Saying sorry doesn't equate to being forgiven insigida. Ikaw nag-sorry, tapos ikaw man nagpasensya sa lawas mo. Ito sa lahaw. Give the other person a chance to forgive you sincerely. 10. Not saying sorry at all. When someone says sorry first and then you think it's okay na, but in reality, you were wrong too. Don't just accept the apology. Say you're sorry as well. This hits me hard too. My pride. Don't be prideful. Receiving an apology doesn't make you right. What if, let's say, the person who was right says the apology first? What do? Do you just say, quits na, okay na ta? Or do you also say you're sorry? Of course you both say sorry. For the person who was right, even if it's not your mistake and you want or need to be the better person, you can say sorry. If you were the person at fault but wasn't able to say you're sorry first, just say you're sorry still. What matters is that both of you recognize each other's faults. So, when you're wrong and in a position to ask for forgiveness, always remember that the primary purpose of an apology is to reconcile with the person you offended. Secondly, you saying sorry tells the person that you recognize their boundaries or what hurts them, and at the same time, you would recognize your own mistakes. Lastly, you want to reconcile with the person and recognize their boundaries, because ultimately, you respect them. This is what holds the relationship together. Your respect is a form of love. Your respect is a form of humility by admitting your mistake. So always remember the 3 R's of an apology: reconciliation, recognition, and respect. This is the 4th episode of my makeup therapy series, and if you like content such as this, please hit the like, the share, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!